Hey everybody, and welcome to my 2014 top 11 best video games of 2014. These yesterday we did the worst of the worst, such as the Sims 4 Mobile, WWE 2K15, stuff like that. Just Alien Isolation, Shadow of Mordor, bad games. So now we are doing the best games. I am sticking to my two rules: no demos and no DLCs. Because if I could add DLCs, the DLC for Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition, New Year's, whatever it's called, would definitely be on here. But let's get going. I'm going from good games to the best games. So starting at number 11, we have The Forest, open world survival horror. Now, if you don't know what The Forest is, it is a game in early access. It is very fun. It's about you're on a plane and it crash lands and you need to survive. And I just can't wait to see more of this game once it fully gets developed. It's going to be an awesome game once it's completely done, and I just can't wait to play more of it. Going on to number 10, The Walking Dead Season 2. Yeah! Woo! Alright, now, the first episode of The Walking Dead Season 2 was made in 2013, but it was made in very, very late December, so I decided to add it anyways. The Walking Dead Season 2 was I'm talking about every single episode, 1 through 5. Was a really fun, really good game. And now here's my opinion. Season 1 was better, and the TV show is just better in every way. But I really liked Season 2. It was actually pretty cool. I really hope that they do a Season 3. Maybe some DLCs, like a 400 Part 2, or 400 Days Part 2, or something like that. So let's go on to number 9. Knack. Yeah. Some of you are probably surprised that I put Knack in my top games list, mostly because it wasn't in 2014 or even late December of 2013. It was just such a good game that didn't get enough recognition that it snuck its way onto my list. Now, this is such a good game. Why do I say that? Because it is the most visually stunning game I have ever seen. Like, look this game up, and you will realize how beautiful it is. It's just such a beautiful game. It's so real. And it kind of reminds me of my number 1 all-time favorite game, Tak. So, yeah. Going on to number 8. Battlefield 4. Again, another one, late December of 2013. It's a very fun game. Incredibly fun, I should add. And, it's just, if you haven't played this game, pick it up. It's kind of like Call of Duty, only with cars and tanks and stuff along the lines of that. Yeah. Going on to number 7. The Sims 4. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I have tried to play this game so many times for YouTube, but it didn't work because Traps won't record it, and neither will Bandicam. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The Sims 4. I will play this when I get a Dazzle. Yeah, I will definitely play this when I get a Dazzle. But, it's a very fun game. I suggest if you don't have it, you get it. A lot of people were hating on it because of the way the characters look, because there was no pools, because there's no toddlers, but the characters look awesome, so you're wrong there. They put pools in, and there's no mention on toddlers, so I gotta give you guys that one. Yeah, let's go on to number 6. The Evil Within. Now, The Evil Within is a very fun game. If you're scared of horror video games and you thought there's no way I'm picking up The Evil Within, just pick it up. Just do. It is a phenomenal game. It just really is. It's just all I could say about it. It's just a really fun game. I played a quick play. Go check it out. Really fun. Really, really fun. Going on to number 5. This is usually where Far Cry would take my list because, you know, Far Cry is always at number 5 on my top 11s. But no. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare managed to make it on here for number 5. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now, me and Godzilla 5.0 have put so much time into this on the DevMX channel. This is such a fun game. Like, it's just fun. Jetpacks, running around, shooting at everybody. And I've heard a lot of people complain that video games like Call of Duty and stuff, like, they don't like it because if you can't aim, it's not fun. Don't worry about aiming. Godzilla 5.0, when he started out in Call of Duty Ghosts, he was awful at aiming. And, like, he used to always get second to last or last. And now we'll just casually play a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare match, and he'll come in, like, second. Me being first, of course. Just don't want to toot my own horn, but, yeah. Going on to number 4. Well, you saw it already. It is Call of Duty Ghosts. Call of Duty Ghosts. Yeah, you guys had to know this one was going to be here. Me and Godzilla 5.0 spent nearly a year playing this. Like, a year straight. We just sat down and played it and played it and played it and played it. It was insane. But it was amazing. It's just such a fun game. I just don't know how to describe it. I've never liked Call of Duties, ever, in my entire life. And, I always used to think that Battlefield was superior. And then, just this game comes along. I decide to pick it up one day, and me and Godzilla 5.0, we absolutely love it. Oh, we loved this one. This was a great one. It still is a great one. And I highly, highly suggest that if you have never played Call of Duty Ghosts, just try. Just go pick it up from Game Exchange for about $20 and just play through it. Don't even touch the single player. Just play as much multiplayer as your heart can contend. It's just such a good game. Such a good game. Going on to number 3. Oh, yes. The Binding of Isaac Rebirth. So, yeah. The Binding of Isaac. If you've never seen The Binding of Isaac, I can't explain it to you. So do me a favor right now and go on to Steam. Find The Binding of Isaac. It's a $15 game that you will become addicted to it within a matter of seconds. This game is so fun. It's insane. There are just so many attachment pickup things. It's crazy. You could play this game for the rest of your life and have about 50 different attachments that you've never seen before each game. It's a speedrun type game. It's really cool, really, really fun, and I highly suggest that you get this one. Now, going on to number 2. Far Cry 4. Yes. I hinted at this one with the Battlefield, didn't I? Or Sims or something like that. One of those around there. I think it was Sims. Oh, yes. Far Cry 4. Oh, Far Cry 4. Best open world story ever. I mean, like, the thing is with open world stories is I could have put Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PlayStation 4 here, but I didn't. Because you want to know why? On the topic of Grand Theft Auto really quick. I don't get it. But I like not Far Cry 4. I do love Far Cry 4. I love Far Cry 4 better than GTA 5. But I like GTA 4 better than I like GTA 5. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the characters. I loved Luis's character from The Ballad of Gay Tony. I really like not that much, but I actually kind of did like. Well, yeah, you know what? I did like Johnny. I liked Johnny Klevitz, and I loved Nico Bellic's character. I don't know what it was, maybe because he had an accent or something, but there was just something about like his character that was so cool and so epic, and that's when I figured out how to mod my Xbox. I modded Johnny Klevitz back in instead of Michael. I swapped them out, which is pretty funny to me. I could have actually put Nico Bellic in, but I didn't, because at the time I didn't realize I could. But back onto the topic of Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4 is an excellent game. It's excellent. Just excellent. It's one of the best open world stories. I mean, there is a really cool karma system in this game where doing good things gives you karma. Doing bad things takes away karma. And I actually really like that method of doing things. And now, the thing is, there were choices. There were choices where your character would put a gun up to a main character, and you could either just sit there, and your character would put the gun away, and the story would go on with that character alive, and with the tension between you and that character, or if you pulled the trigger and that character died, your story can have a totally different outcome. It's awesome. It's an awesome game. And the thing about those final choices in the end game, when you have those two major final choices that I'm sure everybody knows what I'm talking about, you don't get negative or good karma for it. Just, the game goes on as normal, so leaving you questioning whether or not you did the right thing. My number one spot is right now. Number one game of 2014. A game that does not have enough credit. Not nearly as much as it should. Thief. This is a game that needs to be played by every single person alive. This is a game that you've heard of once or twice and thought, that game sounds stupid. But you're wrong. Anybody who has ever played Dishonored knows what an amazing game Dishonored is. Now, take all the stealth and crossbow elements from Dishonored and mix them in with a Hitman-esque style Batman stealing game. That's Thief. An amazing game. And just simply amazing. For whatever console you have it for, it was so good. And you got your money's worth. Because I'd be surprised if you finished that game with like 2 months. It was a hugely long game. Like, that's all I could say about it. It was very long. It was an amazing game. It had a couple of DLCs, including a bank heist. It was a really, really, really fun game. And the sad part about it is you don't see much of it on YouTube. I mean, there are some people who do the walkthroughs, and thank you to them. But you just don't... This game just didn't get enough credit. It just didn't. But it's an amazing game, so pick this one up. Goodbye, everybody. That is all I have time for today. Goodbye.